Welcome back to the channel. This is Football Tempo brought to you by Azar Studios. His name is Anas Yusuf. We asked for him. And it was Anas, and Anas delivered
You didn't ask
for
for
the
him.
Chan Eagles.
You didn't ask for him.
Unfortunately,
You didn't ask for him.
it was not enough.
You're my witness. Why are you quiet?
As the boys are back home following their 2-0 win over Congo to crash out of the ongoing Total Energies Chan 2024 tournament. Kani Sam and the Bishop joins me. Even though Kani Sam was already said I did not ask of him.
Is it Ijoma Divine? What do you call him?
Ijoma.
from Abia.
No, I was speaking based on what I saw in the Kenya.
And I was blunt to you guys. I was like, it's not about based on what you saw in Ikene.
I think Eric Chelle is unfortunate, guys.
He never likes this boy. He never likes this boy. He never likes Anas Yusuf. He doesn't like him. Believe me, he even took Anas. I'm talking about Eric Chelle. He was forced by probably the circumstances. He never liked Anas. And guess what? Each time he tried to play Anas proved himself. Friendly, Anas scored. The only opportunity we give Anas scored. So imagine Anas playing the whole 3 matches. You would have used that to even justify why you've not been bringing him to the national team. You would have used that to justify why you understand. Because you can't tell me that scoring 18 goals was a fluke. And a season before that season, I think he scored more than 10 goals too. It can never be a fluke. Look at his position. Look at where he actually scored that goal from.
Position, the way he ran behind.
Look at, you understand? Imagine if he had actually draw with Senegal.
Yeah, would have still been in the competition.
Would have still been in the competition. And Anas could have actually made that happen. We were clear. We never mind what. We said, look, who's going to lead that line? If we, by fact and by everything, I gave an example. Kopama was hot, and you were benching Kopama because of Saka. And each time Kopama stepped onto the field of play, it was delivering. You don't have justification, right? Like we said, if you have anything personal against him, fine and good. The young man has showed you that, look, I can play this game. If you don't want me, it's your business, right? Because each time you call upon him to come and to play, he delivers. So why did we allow you to get bad before we not bring him to salvage the situation?
Shooting against Congo deserve a better way to end the tournament that has been disappointing for us. We crashed out. No news. In fact, it's no news already. But it was the obvious question. Alex Oyewo started on the flank. The question was, why do you play diamond formation without a winger? Yeah, he played Alex, of course, on the flank. He played Anas as a striker alongside Sikiru. Both players combined for Nigeria's first goal. Our first goal in the tournament, we ended up winning by 2-0. Like Onkani Sam said, maybe, of course, flip the script. Yeah, to against Sudan, against Senegal. I've got a point. And this guy started. We got a point. But in his defense, your coach, Eric Chelle, said they were not ready.
I want to sound like Eric Chelle. We showed quality. The boys proved themselves. They decided to give their best on the pitch of play before they come back home. But again, now this brought down to the question I asked after we lost against Sudan when I went ballistic in this same studio. And I said, what's the coach doing? You can't have your best players and sit them on the bench. It's a no-no. No. It's a no-no.
No. Yesterday showed that his best players are on the field.
Before you continue.
Now look at Manu and Sikiru Alimi. Look at their combination.
Before you continue.
I beg your pardon.
Let me just say this. Just to add to what you're saying, right? These are the things we said earlier, right? And we asked a question, right? Why do a single team in the Nigerian Professional League have almost 8 players?
8 players. Yes, and then he answered us. You know, Chelle is a very good, very diplomatic player. He said, because they won the league.
So, because Arsenal win the league, or because Chelsea win the league, or because Manchester United win the league, every Manchester United player that is of English descent should be in the national team.
He said, no. I don't want to go back to what I've said. I think for those who are following us the plug, I'll go back to my rant after that loss against Sudan. It was really, I let it out on the table. I don't think there's any table left anyway. I broke every table that was possible because your best players, Anas, top scorer in the league, can barely get minutes. And he comes in bank, he scores. Iowa, Alex, could barely get minutes. He comes in, he starts, he means the man of the match. Ebenezer Harcourt.
Well, he was drafted in.
We don't care.
It was not with the team I thought of the champion.
But after the second game, he was in the bench. And we've covered the game together against Sudan. Why not play him? He looked solid in the back. And then you had, let me explain.
He did not face any shot.
No, it doesn't matter.
He takes a good team.
It's not. This is a team that
the boy is 15.
Yes.
Come on. The boy is 15.
I don't want to go to age right now.
No.
This is a guy. Let me explain to you. This is a guy.
He's a boy.
This is a guy that commanded his defense. That's why I couldn't receive shots. If the defense was look at again, why start Leonard? That's Leonard Ngenge.
He's psychologically not ready.
He's not ready. Then why did you play him out the game? You played Manyo with Unduka Junior and they look solid.
Who should naturally play? Come on, Manyo plays for Rivers United. One of the best teams in the NPFL. Captain of the side.
And this guy has played in the continent for some time. He knows what it means to play in the continent. So why not pair them? Now, when you put square pegs in square holes, you get the right result. The man put round pegs in square hole and we're all over the place. Now we are out of the competition. Okay, he wants to remind us that he know what he's doing. It's gibberish.
You know,
gibberish. And Nas should start that games every single. He's your top scorer. He should lead the line. It's simple.
At some point, Ramsey was Arsenal #1, but he was sitting for Pickford.
Yes. In the beginning,
So you can't tell me that because you're winning. At some point, Ramsey was Arsenal #1, but he was always on the bench for Pickford.
Absolutely.
We could go a long while. was an Atletico Madrid where Mignolet was fantastic with Liverpool.
Yes.
But Thibaut Courtois.
You understand? So you can't tell me. You can't tell. Your best player is your best player. See, the truth is this, right? Something is clear right now. I said it on different platforms. I'm still going to repeat it here. He has been demystified. He doesn't know his job.
Why?
Eric Chelle.
He doesn't know the champ players.
No, he doesn't know. I don't think it's about the chan entirely.
Then I
sorry to say,
I think, like I said, my argument is this, right? And I'm still gonna I'm still gonna hold on to the argument. No coach coaching in the league should be the coach that will, coach the champ player. Take the leave away human being. Sentiment will always set in. If Daniel Ogumodede is not the coach, there's no reason why we're gonna have up to 8 players from the listen. If what's his name? Fidelis.
We didn't have a lot of
I understand
players.
that. See, winning the league is different from. Come on, winning the league is not enough realistic for you to make it to the national
This
team.
is the national team for
See,
crying out loud.
it's simple. Never on no account should the guys that are coaching in the league be allowed to coach the chan team.
Why?
Because personal sentiment will come in. Personal, whether you like it.
So
we're human.
So who should coach the chan team?
A neutral coach.
An abstract coach.
A neutral coach.
Get a home-based coach and stand to Chelle. Let me explain to you why.
A neutral coach.
Now let's go back.
And guess what?
I like history.
Guess what?
Okay, go ahead.
I'm coming. You can start a project early enough. We know you're going to be the coach. So in the next 3
I agree. Salisu Yusuf was not.
You understand? And he's the guy that went the farthest.
He was not a coach, right?
Yeah.
No, he was not. He was not attached to any NPFL team. Then.
See, you make it a project, right? Simple. The next challenge is going to be in the next 3 years, right?
4 years.
Next 4 years,
Okay,
right?
2 years.
2 years, right? Start immediately. You are the Chan Eagle coach. Intermittently, you guys are going to be having camp. Your job is to go around and scout and watch these guys and know who is good enough to play for the Chan Eagles.
Let me wow you. See, if I said this is the land, the son also is throwing stones and glass.
And Keshi also, who did well, was not a coach of the Chan team.
Exactly.
So there is no
the NPFL side.
Now listen, let me say something. See, when a coach comes to the 20 national team or the 17 national team, they come with their own players. Meaning they leave that position. You practically don't see those players again.
Yeah.
Same thing with the Super Eagles. When he coaches with the Super Eagles, he comes with his players. When he's fired, some certain players we know would not be national, like a certain Sylvester with Sunday Olise. Remember when he was there? Egbo was never again. You know, had the caps is there. Stephen Keshi.
Flavor, Wambalia.
So these are the things you need to see. So at the end of the day, like I keep saying, get a coach, like you said, get a system working. Avoid anybody in the league because at some point I play with these players every day. Even if at some point I'll have some cozy relationship with some of these players, and I want to become a fan. I'm very comfortable with them. I don't want to look elsewhere. But if they have better qualities elsewhere, no, they are good. Some not all will make it. Are you telling me that they're not better players than players in Remo Stars? They may have a better team, but they're better players.
No,
it's individual, not the team.
Let me ask you a simple question: is Ramsdale not good?
He is.
It's not a world class.
So why is he sitting down for
Pickford?
Because I have a system. See, the national team football is different.
It's different from club football.
Club football.
Every day of the week and twice on Sunday.
World Cup was one of the best as at when they went to which World Cup name. But he didn't fit into the team they want to go and play. He did not go.
Even talking about that.
So that should be the template for
the template is planned already.
Plan already.
And please let the right players be taken. And when the right players take, let the right players be played.
So what's the lessons?
What's the lessons? Okay, before the lessons, right? I feel justified. And I'm still going to hold on to that.
Thank you very much.
If anybody should go to national team, if any player should get a call to national team, and Nas is the guy.
He's the guy.
In our next World Cup qualifiers. They
like to smuggle it in the list.
If any player from this Chan team should get a call to national team, and Nas should be the guy. Even if he's not going to start, because not everybody is going to start. But if anybody should be called to the national team, it should be Anas. He has showed it over and over and over. He can do it. He has the talent. He knows how to score.
He has the drive.
You made an argument for him earlier when we were talking about it. You said, look, he's a winger. He was wanted to be a striker. And who cares about that? He scored. He's doing the job of
What
a
is the job of
striker.
the striker?
So his job is to put the back of the net, and he's done it effectively.
He's been doing it over and over
Please,
and
let's
over.
play the right play. It's visible to the blind up to that the coach made a mistake in the selection. You just 4 or 5 changes, and the team looks at least good as this.
Simple. The coach was relying on his
His assistants to
tell him that, okay, this
Well,
guy-
Well, I know that one of these days, whoever selected the Chan team, one day fight
speak,
will happen.
he go
We'll
speak.
hear the news because it's crazy. This team is not bad. With what we saw yesterday, it's not
It's not a
entirely
bad team.
bad.
It's not a bad team.
It was just a competition of.
It is, oh. It's a
No,
competition for our league.
I'm coming.
No, the league is bad in the sense
I'm
that
going to go
it is
somewhere.
bad.
Go somewhere.
But the performance with Chanda
I'm
was
not
worse
going
than
to say
the
league
quality
is-
of the team.
I'm not going to say the league is good.
Yes.
No doubt about it.
Yes.
The league is not good, but the league is not entirely bad.
It's not as bad as what we saw in the
Exactly.
time.
Now,
Yes.
what the players played is not a reflection of what is entirely on the league.
Exactly.
Now, let's put it just oppose it rightly. South Africa out. Rightly so.
Yeah.
Crash out to Uganda.
Justify it.
Now,
If you ask me.
we cannot use the fact that South Africa league is bad.
That's not their first team anyway.
Although I know I'm going somewhere. So
That's
it
what I want
also
to tell
means
you.
that they don't probably prioritize it. Here, we had a team that could go far. Come on, that team. Look at Senegal. Nothing special.
Nothing special about them.
A 1-0 win against Nigeria. The goal was lucky. Was a gift. A goalless draw in their game against Congo.
And
a
another
goalless
goalless draw
against Sudan. Nothing special, even though they're defending champions. So if we had gotten the right result against Senegal
Or
and
Sudan,
avoided
just
that
one.
embarrassing loss against Sudan,
Which could have been true.
would have been the next way. So where I'm going to was one, Eric Chelle problem. You play formation where the players are not used to
Comfortable with.
or probably even play formation that does not suit the team you have.
No, it's just formation does not suit Nigerian kind of football.
And when you now try to change it to what the players understand, it works.
Worked. See,
So clearly, the reason why we are
Can
out. one is Eric
we
Chelle.
write an epistle too, first of all, and let people know that Nigeria, we known even our better heydays playing wing football. Our pride in our football
do we really
as
have-
our
but
wingers.
do we really have wingers?
I think
we do.
should even go
No,
back there.
we do. We do.
Do we really have
We
wingers?
do. I
Who are
still
the
believe
wingers?
that. Not the ones that are called up to Chan.
No, so
They got-
so-
they're
no,
in
no,
Nigeria.
so-
Of the
so
Super
it's
Eagles, do
simple.
we really
No,
have wingers?
No, I think where you're going to, right? I think football has gone past that this season.
Come on.
Nobody depends on that again.
We know,
Modern
but it's
football has
every,
gone past that,
every
you
team has got a
understand?
style.
Like we just said,
you
no,
can
no,
only
I
innovate.
understand our style, but do
Yes.
we have the wingers? No, so
See.
is Samuel Chukwueze an even average winger? The answer is no. Moses Simon is not the Simon we used to have 5 years ago.
not the same guy.
Lukman is not a winger. So who are the wingers? And I've got our best 3 players that can play on the flank. Alex Iwobi is not a winger.
Not a winger.
So who are the wingers if you want to play 4-4-2 with the Super Eagles who plays on the flank?
Well, let's not even diagnose completely. Let's just stick with the team. You understand? We give a job to a man who I think everything was just bad about the whole thing. Simple.
start to finish.
Yeah, like I said, number one, let's still go back. No coach in the NPFL should be given the chance to
I
coach.
agree with you 100%.
Number two, the coach that is coaching the national team must not be the guy that should be coaching the Chan Eagle. That is playing. That's why we have that's why we have these options, so that other people can equally show their
what they have.
ability.
If you are going to be giving your coach of the Super Eagles to a guy from Mali, will you then deprive him the chance to coach in the Chan as well? For me, give a Nigerian-based coach.
Very good. Well, all in all, I'm happy. Anas has justified himself. He did amazingly well. The lesson is here. Look, Eric, you got it wrong. Eric, if you must call anybody to the national team, let it be Anas and not any other person. He has shown himself, he has proven himself, and whatever you have against him, if at all you have anything against Anas, drop it. He's a decent player. He knows how to play this game. He knows how to score. Go and check his record. He has been a consistent scorer even when he was in the National League. I mean, is it the National League?
No, he didn't play.
No,
Academy Warriors before he moved to National.
Of course, no. I'm talking
And he
about
was
the
all
second
scoring.
division.
Yes.
When they were in second division,
He was still scoring goals.
He played
There
in
was-
Bauchi, I think.
No,
I'm not
that was-
mistaken.
Wiki Torres.
Wiki Torres, that's in second division, right? So even while he was even there, he wasn't a bad player, and he keeps progressing. Come on, give him his chance.
The guy knows how to score goals.
Well, give him his flowers, but guys, the Chan is done. We now shift attention to the NPFL, and it starts this weekend. Unfortunately, there are no guarantees the league will be on TV. That's a different conversation for another day entirely. It's your friend that is there. Bring guy like whatever you want to say,
It's your
say it.
friend as
But
well.
guys, some few fixtures to look out for. Big teams, good again. Nobody is selling slots. Unfortunately, Atlanta are gone forever this time around. Kun Khalifa have said they will not sell their slot.
Yes.
The newly promoted side,
Yeah.
Barra FC also coming back into the NPFL. We've seen some changes, administrative changes. One person from Ikorodu City going down to Shooting Stars, talking about, of course, Tobi Adepoju as the sporting director. Former coach of Ikorodu City now going to Shooting Stars.
Yeah.
The aim is the same: continental football, win the league, and all of that. They are still Remo Stars. Eimba have let go a whole lot of players.
22.
A lot of players have left
Brown Day has
Eimba.
retired.
Brown Day has also retired. guys.
Then that amazing what they call it, unveiling of by
Enugu Rangers.
Enugu Rangers, that amazing unveiling. Those three guys that they were. I mean, it was mesmerizing.
This is in the league.
I met with the chairman of Enugu Rangers during the AGM, and I was like, "Did you see Amobezi? Did you see that unveiling? Did you?" That's what we want to see. That's what
I think the league is. That is what we want to see. It's now improving. But it's unfortunate that the are the ones.
That's what we want to see.
Just greed.
Sell this league to the best people. I can keep saying, sell it to Nigerians. Sell it to Sule. Sell it to Abdul. Sell it to me. Let's watch this league. So that we can be the one to invest in the league as private sectors, be the one to enjoy the league, and it will metamorphose our channel.
Let me ask you a question. Honest opinion. Will you pay 10,000 naira to watch a league match?
But I'll pay 10,000 to buy a jersey, a replica jersey to my love.
Will you pay 10,000 naira to watch a league match?
I will not pay 10,000 because of quality they have right now. But I'm telling you, if the quality of the league improves, I wouldn't mind to pay 10,000 or 5,000 to watch a game in the MP. I wouldn't mind. People pay compulsory money to watch the EPL because the quality they get. Can I say I'll get the same quality? But like I said, let's be sincere.
The league will not be on TV.
Yes. Don't remind me, please. But the league is improving.
How does it? We're going somewhere. Let's ask him about this. Now the league is not on
TV. You've been waxing lyrical, right?
Now, if a league is not on TV,
the league is not on TV right now.
How do you improve the standard of the league?
That is the problem.
How do you now know the
checkmate the quality of players, checkmate officiating, checkmate a lot of things.
What are you talking about here? You're talking about a team letting go 22 players. I mean, in the season. 22 players.
Some are retiring, some are old.
Some 22
some are
players.
going abroad.
Now, you're talking about a league.
They went abroad, though. That's what they sold their hair.
You're talking about a league that is still 80% owned by several state government.
Yeah, only four private clubs.
Only five.
Which is an improvement, you understand? You are talking about a league where if you're going to watch... You are talking about a league where if you're going to watch a match, your security is not guaranteed. It's not about paying that 5,000 or 10,000 naira. Your security is not guaranteed. If anything goes wrong, if you go to Kano right now, and probably Kano is losing, and this guy decided to just go ballistic, you become a victim of just coming to watch the league.
And then the next question, who sent you?
So nothing is guaranteed. Come on, nothing is changing in the league. Let's stop trying to hide what
I think of course one of the things that are going well, something like the infrastructure. We're seeing
the infrastructure.
No, I don't agree.
Let me explain.
Abia Warriors should not play in Wire.
I agree with you. I agree.
Niger Tornadoes should not play football.
Now,
with all due respect, even the pitch in Lafia is not good.
It's not
The carpet is gone.
They're renovating it as I speak to you right now. There's a renovation in Lafia. That's what they're renovating after. As I speak to you right now, let me give you up the graph. I am not going to follow the infrastructures. I can you know how much I follow the infrastructure sincerely. The Lafia Stadium is under renovation. The Barao Stadium, Dambata Stadium.
The league starts in
so many of them will not start. Many of them will not start with their stadiums.
Remo Stars.
None of them will start with
them. No, wait.
Okay.
Only Tornadoes is on to be decided. Where they will play their football. Because Tornadoes shopped, I think, 3 venues last season.
And they finally ended up with
Lafia, and then Mama Katangora, when they now push them out. Now, Remo have moved to Ijebu because they are
playing in Abeokuta.
They have moved to Abeokuta. Yes, where the new stadium that was built.
Yes.
They will not play in Remo. In Ijebu.
Barao will not play in their stadium.
Barao will not play in their stadium.
Dambata, they will play in
They are moving to Sani Abacha Stadium.
Yes.
Now, it means that, Nonto, you are now stressing Sani Abacha Stadium every week. For the entire 38th match day week.
Yeah.
That's what it means.
They'll play
because if you cannot play Kano players and Barao on the same, they cannot play on the same weekend.
They can't. Because the draws are so that one team goes one away.
I understand, but they can equally play them at home.
If you have Saturday and Sunday, which is possible, but most times
we've seen the Milan.
We've seen what's going on in Milan. Our only can go to that level. Yes, thank you.
You are stretching that stadium too. So what is the guarantee that they can last the entire season?
But hopefully Barao Stadium will be done before mid-season.
We know what happened to your darling Lobby Stars.
Lobby Stars as well. Wow.
They went the entire season that the stadium will be ready. Lobby Stars were changing and ended up in Enugu before they went on relegation.
As I speak to you right now, the stadium is getting set.
The Cathedral will not be hosting Enugu Rangers.
Exactly, they won't be hosting.
Because they will not be playing at the Cathedral. They will be playing at an alternate venue
in Oka. Yeah.
They're working on the stadium, right?
They're working on the stadium because of the sport festival.
1 and 2, because of the fact that NFF wants and the NPFL want the stadium also to be at top level. But I think the issue, my major issue is these 2 stadiums you mentioned at the earlier stage, which is Abia Warriors Stadium. That place can be a rice farm on a very bad day. And of course, the Umaya Township. 2 of them, those are my 2 major. And funny enough, those are the only most apart from the Uyo Stadium, these are the only natural grass we have. But the maintenance is poor.
Well, fixtures from the opening weekend of the NPFL, Abia Warriors take on Kano Pillars. Wiki Tories take on Plateau United. Castina United will entertain Wari Wolves. who are making a return back to the NPFL. Rangers will take on Kun Khalifa. Of course, that's a Southern Derby.
Yes.
Eastern Derby, I beg your pardon. Remo Stars will play host to Rivers United. That's talking about first position. And for the second, both teams will be playing on the continent this season.
Yeah.
Tough fixtures for both sides in the CAF Champions League. Kwara United play host to Ikorodu City. Ikorodu City now have a new manager in their ranks. Of course, not a Nigerian. With their former assistant coach will now take over from Nurdin Aweroro. Academy will play Bendel Insurance. 3SC Shooting Stars will play Bayelsa United. Barao FC will play on Yimba. While, of course, the Northern Derby will see Tornadoes play against Nasarawa United in what I understand right now in a to be announced venue. Because Tornadoes will not play at the Mama Katangura Stadium. Not this season, because that place is not good enough to host a game. Maybe will be moved to Bauchi.
Who knows?
Who knows? Or probably play their game in Lafia like they did sometime next season. Last year, I beg your pardon, last season and all of that. But guys, Onkadisha, let me put you on the spot. Your team for the season in the NPFL. I know Nasarawa United is close to you, but is close to you. But I don't think you bank on your money for Nasarawa United.
I think the good
they
news
don't have. Let's also remember they don't have Salisu Yusuf again.
Yes, he's left for Benin Republic.
He's gone to Benin Republic. Our coaches are not going to.
Even if this guy Usman Abdallah, so I moved to Benin Republic as well.
The good thing is, Umar, sometimes this guy that play for Sevilla, Umar. Sadiq Umar. Sadiq Umar, somebody have bought a team in Kaduna.
Just to just to throw this on, like my dad played for that club when he was playing football. I'm thinking about it.
So probably we might see football in Kaduna in no distant time. Generally, with the way
your team for the
of course, I said
so that when they lose, with
the way Kano prepare themselves, the recruitment, making Musa is doing, the branding and everything. I think I should go for Kano.
Kano Pillars, your team for the season.
Yeah, I should go
to win the league or your team.
Well, I wouldn't want to adopt any team. I should go for Kano. I wouldn't want to believe that Remo will still win the league again this time around.
Okay,
I know they're the best one side.
Yeah,
but I wouldn't want to believe that they will still win the league.
My money is on Shooting Stars this season.
No, I think for team to watch, for me, not to win, team to watch out for this season is Kun Khalifa. I think they.
So you think
like
so?
They will stun teams.
I think they will go on relegation. Come on.
They will stun teams. Hey, this is what I said. It could do that. They were like, no. It's too. I think it'll be the team that will stump. But for winning the league, Ayimba will not be there.
No, Ayimba is going to be there.
Yeah, the stability there is zero.
Get Ekweme out and Ayimba will do better.
I'll go with I don't know why my head is telling me I should not stick with Barao FC.
Barao?
Yeah, I don't know why.
So, where did they get all these things from? Well, for me, I think the thing to watch out for me has to be 3SC. It will be interesting to see what Nuruddin does. Transition from, of course, Ikorodu down to shooting to see how he can blend the two to make sure that Shooting Stars return to where they should be. And there's a lot of investment by the governor.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
Wait to see out.
I don't want to see private sector progress.
To win the league. I think I'll go with Rivers United. Stability 1. They've got it with Finidi George. Last season, this season, kept the core of his players. Many of them stayed back. So for me, I think Rivers United should win the league. I expected them to win it last season.
Don't rule out Remo Stars. They want to bounce back from this chance. 9
players going to the chance. They will not be ready until 5 weeks into the NPFL. Come on. My money will not be on them. They had a poor preseason. But wait to see how it pans out. For the Chinese Eagles, congratulations to the players who proved themselves. For Eric Chelle, it is shame on you for not making Nigeria qualify at least to the quarterfinal of the competition. Football Temple brought to you by Azar Studios.